Yo, what's going on, everybody? You know what this is. This is me, Travon Jones, Conscious Talk channel, where I like to talk to you, my people. Do me a favor, press that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and I want to say thank you to my new subscribers that have pressed that button and subscribed. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video, because when you thumbs up the video, it goes out into the algorithms, and it allows other people to make a decision on whether or not they want to watch my video or not. I'm not going to be on long, but I just wanted to just ask y'all a question. Do you guys see how Biden and Kamala Harris is all up in the churches? They're all up in the churches again. Now, for the whole process from the time that they first got in until now, we see them leaving because they're not going to win again. But with that being said, do you see how they are over here in these churches? Kamala Harris is over here dancing with Kirk Franklin, which Kirk Franklin is a damn fool. He's just a demonic entity, Lucifer over here dancing with another Lucifer, and when I see some of these artists, who I actually like Patti LaBelle and some of these other artists that have been around for a long period of time, and I'm seeing them over here with the Democratic Party, and they're over here, basically advertising for them and all that kind of, that shit just really just irks me when I see things like that. It just bothers me to see some of these black celebrities, and it's usually the older ones who are not going to change. They are set in their ways. They are stuck on this Democratic plantation. But what I'm noticing, my age group and the younger group, they see what it is, and a lot of us have always seen what it was for a long time, but because you are always being shamed to get back on that plantation, because, those black women and some of those simp ass black men are over here in your ear trying to get you to go right on back to that plantation. You get back on that Democratic plantation. Don't you sway away from it. They have been there for us, even though they get trinkets, and they are dead set on not doing anything for black people at all. We've been asking for reparations for the longest. They're not going to give us reparations. But see, what I want black people to understand and what we need to start doing is demanding things from these politicians and from these government officials. If you can't do anything for us, don't expect our vote. It's just amazing now that a lot of us are starting to wake up and see what it is, and not thinking that we have to just be Democrats because our mama was a Democrat and our grandmama and our granddaddy was Democrats. When you learn the history as to how we even became Democrats in the first place, it should change the way you think and the way you feel. But unfortunately, we've been so ingrained with just being under direct poverty and people who don't give a fuck about you, that want to keep you down, want to keep black people down. You can't even own businesses in your own damn neighborhood, which is amazing to me how they have other groups of people that own businesses in your neighborhood, black man, black woman. Can you go to a Chinese area or an Italian area or a heavily populated Latino area and open up a business and tell them you want to sell them a taco in a heavily populated Latino area? But them Latinos and them Asians can come into your neighborhood, black man and black woman, and set up shop and make money off of you and still be disrespectful to you, still be disrespectful to your children, and take your money, all the while calling you broke and poor and saying that you are the lowest of the low. See, what our government is trying to do, and what a lot of these other groups of people are trying to do to us, y'all, they're trying to make us a group of people that they can just step on, that they can just talk about, just treat us any kind of way. They can just make money off of us by putting us in prisons. They got us all in these convalescent hospitals making money off of us, and these psych wards and hospitals making all this money off of us, doing all these medical treatments and experimentations on us. This is what they want, all the while treating us like shit. This is the reason why we have to be sovereign beings, you guys. This is the reason why we have to be sovereign beings. That's why this is very important. See, working, for a group of people that will always put you down has always been a bad idea. Just the stress and the tension of working on some of these jobs that a lot of us deal with as Black people, it's overwhelming. And it's a syndrome for that. I can't think of what it is called right now, but we suffer a lot. I can't tell you how, when I took a vacation one time from my job, before I went on my vacation, my leg swole up. My left leg just swole up. All the time that I was on my vacation, my leg went down and I was good. The day before I had to go back to work, my leg go up again, y'all. That's how toxic these jobs are. But just to see these Democrats like Biden and Kamala Harris over here pandering to Black people. Now, when we went to them and said, look, what are you going to do for the Black people? When Ice Cube went to the Biden administration and said, what are you going to do for the Black people? They was basically, look, we want your vote first. We want your vote first. That was basically the nicest way of saying, well, we ain't going to do nothing for you. And Kamala Harris is telling you, no, we're not going to do nothing specifically for Black people, and then turn right around and do all these things for these Latino people that, come in here, beating up on police officers, taking our resources, Black people. They're taking our resources that we're working for. All the while, they don't want to give you the jobs. They want to give them to them. But if they're not taking them, they give them to us, but they resent the fact that they need us to work on these jobs. This is the reason why we have to be sovereign beings and separate from them. Nobody's saying being mean to other groups of people. We have to live amongst these other groups of people. So we should be able to get along the best that we can with other groups of people, but we should not be dependent on them. And we have seen it time and time again, and we're being shown the hatred that we are getting from these other groups of people. So when they say this Black and brown coalition, there is no Black and brown coalition, y'all. There is no Black and brown coalition with Black and Latino people. It just isn't. It doesn't exist. I had one person come in with my comment and say, well, where do you live? Because in New York, it's all yeah, great. That's wonderful. But I guarantee you, and I done been to New York, you know what I'm saying? But the racism is still there. Just because you have, Black and brown people who live in environments and it's smaller and it's set up where, you have to kind of just be around each other, they're still racist. It still don't take away from the fact that a lot of Latino people are racist towards Black people, period. And especially on these jobs because they adapt that white supremacy. They adapt it. That's what they do, y'all. This is why keep saying it over and over again. We have to learn how to be sovereign beings as Black, so-called Black people in America, because this is our land that they just came right in and just took. You have to understand, foreigners are running this country right now. So yes, they're going to cater to these other foreigners, all the while us being the Aborigines, they walk all over us. If you pay attention in history, your enemies that have came over and have taken your land, they have always been fucked up towards the Aborigine, who were darker skinned people. That's the way it has always been. But we have to learn how to get away from, mixing in with them and, and thinking that they're going to be a little bit nicer to us and be better to us. It ain't happened in this amount of time, and it's never going to happen. It's not. Just because they not out here just calling us niggas like that and, and all this kind of shit, the game is still set up for you Black man and Black woman to be at the bottom, period and point blank. And they even use our women to control us and to try to keep us at the bottom. But then now that you have Black men and Black women who ain't even really dealing with each other, now all of a sudden Black women are left alone. And now they over here saying, well, where are all the Black men? How come Black men ain't there for us? And how come Black men ain't helping us? Because your enemy is designing it for us to be separate, and we're falling for it like a bunch of assholes, when all we have to do is be sovereign beings and create our own shit. That's all we have to do, and start paying some of these politicians to give us what we want like other groups of people do. Other groups of people know the game and they play the game, but for some reason, we think this government is going to be fair to us. We expect for this government to be fair because we're American citizens. The government is never going to be fair to us so-called black people of America. Never. And the minute that we truly understand that and start applying our skills and our gifts for our people to make it better, we're going to always be in this rut that we're in America, always. And it's a shame. And we're going to always have this Democratic Party over here pandering to us, trying to get our votes for them to get in the office. And then once they get in, they give everything to everybody else. They give all your resources to everyone else except for you, black man and black woman. They'll cut your food stamps just to give them to these Venezuelan people. And I feel like this, that's our money. We put into that money. I work, I feel like, hey, that's our money that, that we're putting into it. We deserve it for when we need it, or when my people need it, or when the American people need it. But what's America doing? The very thing they have always done. This is the reason why they want to hide history from you, because they repeat the same things over. Your enemies do the same damn things they have always done. They have not changed their spots. They haven't changed how they act and who they are. They haven't changed anything. But it's high time that we start calling it out. We start calling it out and bringing it to light. And we start seeing it for what it is and start acting accordingly. Why are we giving these other groups of people our money when they can cop an attitude with us at any time and say, well, they don't want us in their store anymore? That's cool. But look how all the other black people that is still going to give them their money. And as a black person, if I come to you and say, look, this is how I was treated at this establishment, we should all be up in an uproar. But it don't work that way with us. But we're being shown time and time again that it should work that way for us. And it's getting closer to the time where we are finally going to get it. And I'm glad that Biden opening up these borders, he temporarily closed them. But for him again, he's going to open them back up again. And I'm glad that we're seeing in real time how American government treats American Aboriginal Black people of America. Please pay attention to that. I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Press that thumbs up, you guys. Thumbs up the video and subscribe if you are not subscribed. And once again, I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for listening to my rants. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And check out my other videos, you guys. Check out my other videos and thumbs up those as well. If you subscribe to my channel, then go check out some of my other videos and thumbs up those videos and all that good stuff as well. And I'm gonna see you all on the next video. Yeah, Mike Perry says victim mentality is toxic, brother. I'm Native in a long time. I blame everyone else, and I'm rooted my identity in my grievance until I learned the phrase I began my comment with. Well, Mike Perry, I'm a realist, and no, it's not a victim mentality. It's the truth. And until we start actually saying the truth and stop trying to shame people for telling the truth, because see, what you're doing is trying to shame me right now. See, you're a sellout. You are the worst kind of motherfucker. You're the worst. And we don't want people like you in our group. If you're a Native, you can supremacy because, and nobody gives a how you feel. And if you don't like what I'm saying on my channel, you can get the fuck up off my channel, punk. Fuck you and Horseshoe Road in on. And your motherfucking mama too, you ugly, stupid ass motherfucker. Fuck you. You always gonna get these fucking coon ass niggas that pop up on your shit trying to shame you, a motherfucker about us, period and point blank. And just because motherfuckers like you like to fuck them and mix with them, that's your business. But the fact of the matter is, your grandmama, your Mexican grandmama, and your Latino grandfather are racist as fuck, and I'm calling them out. And you should be calling them out too. And you're not doing it. That's the problem. And then you have black people that want to shame other black people for calling it out. No, them days is over with all that shaming tactic bullshit. That shit's over with, motherfucker. So fuck you, Mike Perry. Get your punk ass off my motherfucking page, bitch, if you don't like what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, I'm calling it out. When black people fuck up, I call them out. I'm calling out a lot of these other groups because they are in on keeping black people down. So you can chill with that victim mentality. No, that's real mentality. Period. It's not victim mentality, motherfucker. It's real mentality. Racism still exists towards black people, especially in America, and we're watching it real time. We're watching it right now. We're watching continue to mistreat black people, all the while still pandering for their vote. So niggas like you make me sick. Fuck you, nigga. You a sellout. And you're not wanted. Period and point blank. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, but you're gonna always have stupid ass people like Mike Perry who wanna call motherfuckers, you know, victim mentality because they're telling the truth about what the fuck is going on with black people. If you don't wanna hear the truth, then go over there where they pander to your bullshit. Period and point blank. But do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Real ones only. You fake motherfuckers, get the fuck up off my motherfucking page. And I don't give a fuck about how you feel about me talking about other groups of people and all. I don't care nothing about that because the truth is the truth. There is no black and brown coalition. Latinos don't like black people like that. They just don't. They'll fuck you and have sex with you and make babies with you like Mike Perry with his stupid ass, half-breed looking ass. They'll do shit like that. But the respect, they don't have no fucking respect for black people of America. Look at how they're walking all over us right now, taking our money right from up under us. Look how they're doing that shit to us right now as we speak. But they don't want you to talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't say anything about it. You have a victim mentality. No, motherfucker, I have a truth mentality. And I'm calling you out, and I'm calling people like you out. And I need my black brothers and sisters who understand the assignment to get on board, get on assignment, because you see how this government is treating us, and you see how these people that are coming up from these other countries, how they are. And a lot of these Latino people that are already here, those are their family members. You think they don't want their family members over here too? Yeah, they do. That's why they over here in America repping a fucking Viva la Mexico flag all over the goddamn place. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. Why don't you build your own shit up and make that shit Viva la good over there? Don't come over here with your hostility and then want to treat black people like shit all the while taking our resources that are ours, that we work for. But then want to be called, then they want to call us lazy because we don't want to give our resources to a group of motherfuckers that don't even respect us. They got attitude towards us and then have babies like Mike Perry over here talking stupid ass shit, talking about you have a victim mentality. No, you just a coon ass motherfucking nigga and you a worthless ass son of a bitch and you're not welcomed. Get your bitch ass up out of here. You're not welcomed. Period and point blank. We need real soldiers and real motherfuckers who want to put the work in to build our economy up as black people. Fuck all that. We're all one and all that. No, we're not. We're being shown time and time again. We are not one in America. We're not. They want to make you third and fourth and fifth class citizens in your own damn land, black people. We can't let that happen. It ain't happened since. It ain't happened in all this time. We can't continue for it to happen. When are we going to have a backbone and start building our own shit up again, like our forefathers did, the Black Wall Street and all that? White peasants came and just destroyed our shit within a 12-hour period. The first thing you get is coon ass niggas. Well, we're not going to be able to do that again because America has a military and they have this and they have that. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yep. But when are we going to become one? and have unity? When are black people going to have unity? So that means we can't have unity because America has a military? When are we going to learn that it's better when we are together versus being separate? And then people can just walk all over you and come into your neighborhood and build shit and make money off of you. But you can't go into their neighborhoods selling them some shrimp fried rice, some bullshit ass food. You can't go into their neighborhood. Ain't no Asian person gonna buy no Chinese food from you, black man. They ain't gonna do it. But you over there buying shrimp fried rice from them? These Latinos are not going to come to your restaurant and buy some soul food chicken and or even a taco. I remember one time, you know, where I live, they have this one taco place that it's off of the Crenshaw area. Okay. And this place been there for a long time and it's black owned and they make every kind of taco you can think of. They got shrimp tacos, pineapple shrimp tacos. They got ground beef tacos. They got every kind of taco you can think of. Over 200 types of tacos. And they make them homemade, fresh. This Latino man, one day, he saw the big sign tacos. He pulled over, got out the car. Excuse me. He looked inside that window and saw black workers working in there. He got right back in his car and drove the fuck off. I ain't mad at him for doing that. But the point that I'm trying to make is that Latinos are not going to support no black-owned businesses. They ain't buying no tacos from you. Why the fuck are we over here buying soul food from them? Why would you buy soul food from a Latino or Asian? But they over here, these Asians got chicken restaurants set up and selling you some fried rice with fried chicken and shit. And it'd be a bunch of black folks up in there that just be buying that shit up because we are good people. We don't mind sharing with others. And that's our way of saying, like you. You know, we over here giving you our money, you know, but they don't look at it like that. They look at it as we're suckers and they're taking advantage of us and they're taking our money. But we can't return the favor. They can't return the favor. Go open up their environment. You think that they're going to support it? They're not. They're not going to support it. So fuck you, Mike Perry, for trying to tell me I got a victim mentality. Nah, nigga, fuck you. This is some real shit. And we need to understand who the fuck our enemies are, period and point blank. And stop being nice and inviting people to the cookout and to the party that don't belong. They don't belong. Yeah, they'll fuck you. Yeah, they want to have sex with you because you're a fetish to them, black man. You're a fetish, black woman. But everybody knows, especially in the Latino population, the darker you are, that's bad. The lighter you are, that's better. So yeah, although they'll fuck your black ass, they don't want no babies with you like that. And if they happen to fuck one of your women, black women, and drop a baby off in them, now that baby is a black baby in the hood, and now black men are suffering and having to take the fall, and because black men just left all these black men just leaving these black women with all these babies. When Jorge over there impregnated Keisha, now Keisha got a baby by Jorge, and that's a black baby, and you done brought that baby up into our community, and now it's the black man's fault because he ain't picking up the slack. Yeah, I'm calling it out, period and point blank. So I don't give a fuck if you don't like the fact that I'm calling it out. I don't give a fuck about that. That's what I'm doing, period and point blank. But I'm going to see y'all on the next video. Peace out.